is me, Spazzy Gamer. I'm gonna be a little quiet because there's people outside and I don't want them to think I'm talking to myself. Although technically, talking to a camera. Anyway, lighting's a little different. It is almost 2 in the afternoon my time. I really woke up like an hour ago. So this video is going to be a little off. Not as hyped as I wanted it to be, but it's still gonna be long because I know I wanted to do this video and I made sure that I did not forget to do this video. I was originally gonna do it live, but I have to wait 24 hours to do a live video through YouTube themselves, and I can't stream it through my recording software because I need the stream key, and I can't get to that for 24 hours. So I'm gonna put this as like a little warning. I'm also being quiet because I think someone is sleeping and their bedroom is literally like right up against. I need to turn off my music before I get copyrighted and whatnot. Anyway, so basically, it's a lot of shit. I got a lot of stuff, a lot of shit I have to go over. So for this morning, because I had no coffee, I had tea, all natural, organic tea. With a little bit of sugar in it to try to wake me up a little bit. And I just ate some lunch because again I woke up late, so I kind of missed breakfast because I was up all night. And I'm just gonna move y'all over a little bit just so I'm a little more centered. Yeah. But oh my god, I stayed up all night and then thinking about how I was going to do this video and what the things I was going to talk about, because what I'm going to be talking about has been really eating at like my soul and my inner peace and just like killing my mental state, and I need to get it all out. And I talk about it a lot with my 2 bestest friends in the whole wide world, and I'm just like, I can't keep bringing it up as much as it's eating me alive mentally and emotionally. I have to get it all out and leave it out and never let it back in, because I need my peace, I need my mentality, I need my sanity, and this shit I'm about to tell you is going, you're gonna go, what the fuck, and then you're probably gonna want to kill somebody, I'm not gonna lie, but just don't actually go out and kill like real life people. Like go play like a violent video game or something, because I'm not condoning you actually go out and kill somebody. I don't condone that. Can't even see, I just woke up, can't even speak. I don't condone violence. I don't like violence unless it's I'm defending myself. I don't like violence. My lighting is a little weird because again I'm in the living room, so there's lighting all up in this corner, but there's like nothing all up in this corner, so it's like I look like a weird painting. Anyway, I hope this isn't too quiet. I'm gonna turn my mic up just to be safe. I really don't want myself to be too quiet, but I don't want to be too loud either. I know in my yesterday when I did my welcome video, I was a bit loud and kind of out there because I had a lot of energy and I was really happy to have a YouTube channel and just to be able to set myself up with everything, and I have an actual like background thing that I can set up and do. I can make it look like I'm in a completely different room when I'm not. I mean, I'm in the living room and I'm using curtains to block out all the stuff behind me because it's a mess back there, and it's gonna be cleaned eventually. Bear with me here. I am still a little tired. I have not had coffee, so I'm not as spazzy as I was yesterday. But so we'll start it off slow. I'm gonna forewarn everybody. It's gonna be long. There's gonna be a lot of swearing, and if I start getting too into it, too frustrated, too angry, my voice will start changing. You'll hear it. It'll be like an accent kind of thing. Sometimes it sounds Boston, sometimes it sounds Southern, sometimes it's a mix of both. It's really weird. But to start off, I moved back to Manchester. I was visiting here a lot because I was helping my unbiological I'm saying unbiological because she's like my sister and I've known her for almost 20 years now, and she's just like she's part of my world, and I'm so glad she's in it. I don't know what I would do without her in it. And I would go insane. Oh my god. I would go insane without her. Well, I was helping her dad, who is also, I've also known for almost 20 years, fix the kitchen, because their apartment kitchen, because it was falling apart. The ceiling had finally just collapsed in on itself. Well, not in on itself, it fell on him, but he wasn't hurt, thank God. And it just needed to be repainted, and we got a couple more things to do to the kitchen, and then we gotta fix the entire living room. So if I don't do videos for a certain amount of time, it's because we're working on the living room, where I happen to do my videos and sleep, and that's all I really do. Oh, I play games here too. I mean, but the living room is where I spend most of my days and most of my time. It's also where I do my work and all that other fun stuff, so but after the last time I came over to help, I've basically moved back in since. So it's been, what, almost a month now I've moved back in, and it's a long story as to why, and I will be getting into that. But yeah, I live back in Manchester. Not the UK Manchester, okay? Not the Manchester in the United Kingdom. I am not from that side of the world. I am from America. I am from the US. I'm a mess. I'm a mess this morning. I'm just a mess this morning. Just thinking about what I'm going to be talking about is kind of making me, it's making my heart kind of, it feels like my heart is just trying to just pound its way out of my chest, because it's just a sensitive subject, and I know I really need to get this all out. It's just so hard, because I guess you could say it's kind of personal, but I know I know that it needs to go out. I need to get it all out, because if I don't, I'm gonna break down at the worst possible time, and it's gonna take a... Hold on a second. Sorry if you heard that buzzing sound come from my phone. I'm actually gonna turn that completely off. And I'm gonna put it down so it doesn't distract me. So, the reason I have moved back to Manchester. So, as you all know from, excuse me, my old YouTube channels, and, well, if you were subscribed to my old YouTube channels, you would know. Also, if you were friends with me on Facebook, you knew. I had, being the keyword here, I had a boyfriend who I thought loved me for who I was, and he proposed to me, and we were engaged for, a year and a half. Yeah, a year. Wow. And I had made, I was here in Manchester, and he was missing me. Or at least that's what he said he was. Said he was. After hearing everything, after knowing what I know now, I don't believe he ever really missed me when I was gone, when I wasn't there. Back in, was it February this year, me, my ex-fiance, and my best friend since high school, moved into an apartment up north, and I didn't feel at home there. I really didn't. I felt it was off-putting. I didn't feel myself. I felt like I couldn't be myself anywhere in that area, basically. Like, the only time I could be myself was when I was out with my friends, and that wasn't very often, because my best friend goes to college, and she works, and she's got an internship. So I see her, like, maybe 3 times, maybe twice a month. I think I've seen her, like, 3 times this month, though. Technically. Well, the last time I came to Manchester, just to visit, for a week, and he said he was missing me, and so wanted to know when I was coming home, and I was like, well, I am home. Like, this is my home. Manchester is my home. I'm comfortable here. I can be myself here. I know my neighbors. I know my neighborhood. I know the good streets. I know the bad streets. I know where everything is. I know this city like the back of my freaking hand. I wouldn't... It's got all my good and bad memories in it. It's got all kinds of crazy things that I miss and I love, and that I don't think I could ever really get rid of, And so I told him, I was like, I am home. Like, this is home to me. This is where I feel at home. This is where I'm comfortable. This is where, this is it. This is my home. Now, we had been planning to move out of this apartment up north and to a different city, and we were always arguing over where to move back to because I wanted to move back here to Manchester and he didn't want to. And he wouldn't even like consider it, like he wouldn't compromise with me and maybe like move halfway, go like exit or something, something in the middle. Basically hooks it. And he wouldn't work with me on it. So I just straight up told him, look, I am home. This is my home. If I were to move out of state, yeah, sure, I would feel weird. It would feel weird, but at least at that point, I would obviously have enough money and I could always come back and visit. Like, during like the summertime, I can come up to the beach, or in the winter, I can come up and just to see the beautiful scenery all over again, and the fall leaves and the crisp air, and have some homemade apple pie, some really good stuff. I can come up here to go apple picking or something, and just, but like, it was one of those things where it's like neither one of us have a car, neither one of us had a license, so none of us would be able to come and visit no matter where we moved to, unless we asked my best friend who was moving back with her parents. And I'm like, no, I want to feel at home, and the only way to do that is to move back here to Manchester. Well, he got pissed, and we got in an argument because I called this home and not where he was. And he threw the breakup in my face really quickly. He dumped me through Facebook Messenger, actually. And at first I was like, at this point, I was like, I'd rather feel at home than have somebody who's not going to compromise with me, who's not going to communicate with me, who's not going to listen to anything I have to say. But later that night, it hit me really, really hard, because I had to tell my best friend, and then he started talking mad shit about me, and he looked at her and he told her that he wanted me out as soon as possible. Like, he wanted my stuff moved out, and the only way to come back, the only way I could go back to the apartment was if I was getting my stuff and moving out, which I thought was be a load of bullshit. Okay, that's a load of bullshit. My name is still on that lease. And because my name is still on that lease, I should be able to be there. I should be able to live there. But no, me and my best friend, she picked me up, we went and we packed all my stuff, and we moved it all in one night. It took a couple of trips, but we did it. We had some help, but it hit me really hard, and it still hurts. I'm still broken, but I'm putting myself back together from it. It's what happened after this breakup that's gonna really stop me from just bursting into tears right now. After I was finally moved out, after everything, and I mean, I had done so much for him, so much, Okay, I used up all my savings to make sure we had what we needed, to make sure we had clothes and food, and I took my tax return and I bought him his birthday present. It was a whole thing. And he just didn't really care. And he looked at my best friend in the face and she told me this. And she has no reason to lie to me. The people who give me all the information, they have no reasons to lie to me. They have no reasons. They hate liars themselves. So, and they believed that I deserved to know these things. So, basically, I was told by my best friend that my ex admitted to her face, that he stopped loving me after a year of dating me. So instead of just breaking it off, he continued to play with my emotions and my feelings and mentally break me down and hurt my soul, essentially, for another year. Now, last year, almost exactly a year ago, I'd never told my ex that I get a period of time between October and December or until December, January, where I get this super depression due to a past event that happened and then the things that followed it. And I went and I did something really stupid. Now, at this point, we had been dating for a year. It had been past our first year anniversary. So, which means what I'm about to tell you, he was more than likely faking. When he found out the stupid thing I did, and I snapped out of, and my non-biological sister, my best friend, snapped me out of this paralyzing depression that was not making me think correctly. It wasn't, my brain and heart weren't working together as one. They weren't communicating in a good way. They weren't, neither of them were thinking straight. And I had done something completely stupid. And when they snapped me out of it, I gave him the deepest and most apology I could ever think of. And I got rid of the issue as quickly as possible, and we made up, and we fixed it, and we worked through it. He cried, he made me feel like shit, and it wasn't even real. And I wish it had been real. because if it was real, I would have been feeling guilty for a reason. I'm finding out that he was pretty much faking the entire thing. Just, I was like, are you serious? He made me feel like shit, made me feel guilty for nothing. Literally for nothing. You know, when he started hiding. Now, for the first year, I'm gonna admit to this. We had access to each other's phones, Facebooks, everything. So when I cut the issue out of my life after I did something stupid, he stopped letting me do that. I couldn't. He would freak out when I touched his phone to just simply play a game that he had on it. He would freak out when I would go and answer one of his messages on Facebook or a text message he got from whoever, just to tell them, hey, he's busy, you know, playing a game or something. And I don't know, I just found it odd, and I was just like, okay. But like, I still let him see my stuff, so he knew that I wasn't making that stupid mistake again. You know? And I'm now finding out that after that whole situation, he's been talking to my eldest sister, my older sister, who was in Texas and now lives back here in in the same state as me. She's back home, and after don't mind the sounds in the background, it's just a cat. And he was just using me, and so I was doing anything for him and everything. Essentially, I was making sure the apartment stayed clean, I would do his laundry, you know, I would cook and clean, and like, my best friend didn't expect me to do any of her stuff. But I would, because I was like, well, technically not working, so I gotta do something. I thought I was gonna fix the lighting, but I guess not. And then I found out, yeah, but he's been talking to my sister for this entire year. This entire past year. So, I started noticing things when we had our own place. I was noticing that I felt like I was competing with his video games. I felt like he was growing more distant. He stopped, doing the little things that he used to do to just put a smile on my face when I was just not feeling well. Or I wasn't feeling, I was just like, and he was pushing for me to get a job and a license and a car, and I'm like I want to get my license, and my best friend started teaching me how to drive and stuff on our old vehicle, and he got all excited. He started talking about how his dad wanted to give him his old truck and get a new truck, and then give David his old truck, and I'm like, why are you so excited that I'm working to get my license? And then I figured it out. He wanted me to be his chauffeur and run errands for him. He was gonna want me to run errands for him. He's gonna want me to go get stuff for him. And I was like, no, I ain't your mama. I'm your fucking girlfriend. I'm not your mama. Okay? I ain't your mom. If you need something, go ask your mother. Okay? Okay, it's bad enough I do your laundry and I cook for you. And even when I want to have, like, all of us sitting at the table because everybody's home, you don't even want to do that. Like, it's not that hard. Just sit down at the table with both of us, with everybody else, and eat your dinner. That's all I'm asking. I didn't realize that was going to be too much to ask for. Oh, and then when I wanted to get something to fix the futon, he freaked his shit. I'm like, dude, it's $1. The thing I was getting to trying to fix our futon at the time was only $1. And then when I was looking at Amazon to find something to replace it, I found some inflatable stuff, and he's like, no. I'm like, dude, it's not like we need a real furniture. It's an apartment. I was just getting really frustrated with him, and I was like, and I looked at my best friend, and I was like, I'm gonna hit my breaking point, and I'm just gonna end it. And I was just like, I can't do this. Like, he stresses me out, he frustrates me, and she lived with us, so she saw it every day. She heard us fighting, arguing over stupid shit because he wouldn't listen. I asked him to clean up his mess in the living room. He gave me attitude for it. One night, I asked, he went to work without cleaning his mess up in the living room, and his friend did it for me. I'm like, dude, your friend and your girlfriend are not your parent. Clean up after yourself. You're 21 years old. 22. Okay? You cannot be living off of everybody else for the rest of your life. Yes, you have a job, but dude, clean up your mess. Especially when it's food. We don't want ants in the house, in the apartment. We don't want bugs in the apartment. Anyway, and then he just dumped me, and I accepted it. I accepted it so quickly. And he was like, wow, you don't even want to work through this. I was like, what's there to work through? You don't listen. If you're not going to listen, and you're not going to communicate with me, and you're not going to work with me before just snapping on me like that, then no, it's not worth it. I've been fighting for this relationship since the beginning, and I've been fighting to keep it, and you've been doing nothing. I feel you've been doing nothing to try and save this relationship and work with me on things that are a problem. So no, I'm not gonna fight for it no more. And then of course I set my status to single, and everybody started blowing up my phone, mutual friends and whatnot, and I was just like, interested, and my sister freaking wanted to call me and ask me about it, and she asked why I didn't really put up a fight, and I, it's like, it's a long story, and I didn't put up a fight because I was about ready to be done with it too, and it was sad but true. I was gonna give it till the end of winter, and that was it, but whatever. He got to it before I did, that's all. I'm like, oh, I've been fighting for this relationship the entire time, and I even told her, I was like, I don't tell you everything. You don't know the whole story. She was so pissed at me, because I wouldn't tell her, and then she's like, I failed you as a sister, and I was like, no, you didn't fail me, you failed yourself. And then she got kind of pissed at me, because I brought up how she ran off when she didn't have to. She ran away from her problems back then. She's gonna run away from her problems now. She lives with our mom, and her and my ex have been secretly dating and screwing each other behind without even telling me. And I had to hear it secondhand. And when I went to go and get the truth from either of them, they both denied it. I was like, why are you lying to me? Why can't you just tell me the truth? I'd rather hear the truth and be hurt than have to hear it secondhand and then be lied to by the person who needs to be telling me the truth. So, and when I'm getting the same story from multiple people, it's hard for it to be a lie. It really is. Especially when these particular people don't have any reason to lie to me. At all. They've been sleeping together, they have been dating, and my mom is okay with it. Apparently. They bonded over hate for me. And they were targeting everybody who talked to me. Who would talk to me. My friends. And they were targeting someone I just brought back into my life, because I need as many friends as I can get, and he happens to be a really good friend, and I don't want that friendship to change. And I'm sorry that I had to kick him out of my life for a whole fucking year. I regret that. Especially now knowing that my ex was probably faking being upset about the stupid thing that I did. But you know what? I can learn from my mistakes, and I'm gonna be a better person, and I'm gonna work on me. And I thought there was gonna be a lot more swearing. I guess I'm just not as spazzed up as I thought I would be. I guess this is a little more depressing than it is. But no, it's ridiculous. It's everybody my ex knows. She said his name. um, is now targeting my best friend because she did the right thing and making her feel like shit. But I'm like, you know what? No, girl, you did the right thing. Okay, you did the right thing, and you deserve to be happy. You find your peace. You date that new man of yours. Okay, you lucky. You keep your peace. You keep your mentality as positive as possible, and don't let anybody, and I mean anybody, not my sister, not my ex, not his friends, nobody. Don't let anybody bring you down, because if you, that negativity gets, don't let the negativity in. And I'm serious about that. To anybody who's watching, any negativity that you see or that's being thrown at you, you put up the biggest shield you can, figuratively speaking, and you don't let it in. It's bad for you. It's so bad for your health. Mentally, emotionally, physically, it is bad for your health. So, for the past month, I have been getting nothing but info about what's going on. My ex is getting back into drugs. He's going back to visiting his mom, his family. It's like, whatever, it's fine. But he's getting back into drugs. My sister is now moving in with him, and I'm like, have fun being his mom, because he's a child. And just, my best friend's moving out mid-October. She's gonna move back in with her mom and her dad, and she's gonna be a lot happier, and she's in a lovely relationship. I hope it lasts a very long time. I hope to be a bridesmaid someday. That's what I'm saying. Best friend. And best friend's new boyfriend, who I haven't met yet. I haven't even heard his voice yet. I can't wait. But that's my rant. How long does this thing go? Oh, not even an hour. It's a lot shorter than I thought it would be, too. But for now, there will be further news. So another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start. So this is going to be Rant Wednesday. I have already ranted. I've already talked about what I needed to talk about. I feel like I've let it all out. If I haven't, it'll be next Wednesday that I do another video. And if I left something out, it'll be there. So, if you have anything in your life that's either relatable to everybody, like something everybody can relate to and you're going through it, and you need somebody to just help you rant and help you just let it all out, please feel free to comment it down below in the little comment section down below, okay? Also, don't forget to hit that like button, yes, and then the subscribe button is right next to it, like right here, and then the little bell's like right here, okay? Don't forget to hit that bell. You can get notified from all my videos when I upload them, or if I live stream. Again, this was going to be a live video, but I gotta wait 24 hours because I've got to verify my account history and blah 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 blah. All that fun stuff. Not really. If this was live, it probably would have been a lot longer because I would have been able to go into more detail about it. I do eventually, I think, for now, I didn't cry, that's good. I also didn't swear as much as I thought I would. I thought I was going to be swearing a lot more. I was also, my throat's all tea. But, what was I going to say? Oh, right. So don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell for all notifications when I upload or go live on YouTube. If you have anything in life that you would like And, well, it doesn't have to, yes, anything real life related. Anything related to life that you would like me to help you rant about. If you would like to let me just let all your frustration and anger and whatever else you're feeling out, please let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you all in the next video. I don't know when that'll be, because I'm going to be watching a live stream tomorrow. Oh, that's it. Jacksepticeye's charity live stream is tomorrow. If you haven't seen his most recent uploaded video about it, go see it. He does these charities at the end of every month. This one is, I'm going to love this one because his guest on this charity live stream, I fucking love her, and I love the show that she comes from. Okay, it's beautiful. Okay, it's amazing. So I will be watching that tomorrow. So I don't know when the next video will be. I know I do want to do a couple of, like, till I got a better PC. I might do some gaming videos, not entirely sure, but that'll be determined later. Guess you'll see. I don't know. Never know. This is a variety channel after all. If you have any suggestions as what I could do for another video, again, comment that down below. I take full suggestions, recommendations. Maybe there's a YouTuber that can give me inspiration that I haven't seen yet. Maybe. Also, you can but yeah. Also, if I will be doing another series it's kind of like, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's kind of like the Delilah show during the weekdays from 7 to midnight. Basically, I will take your comments, or you can find a way to message me. Whether it's through Twitter, I have Facebook, I have Discord. If you're on Discord, I will, well, not really Discord, I don't really talk to Discord a lot. But if you would like to contact me about maybe something that you need some inspiration about, or advice, or you just need a pick-me-up kind of thing, like, just let me know. I'm here for you. I'm here to listen, and I'm here to give some advice and some inspiration and maybe a little bit of motivation. I've been told I'm really good at that, and that one day I may or may not. Still undecided, because I'm a little with big crowds. Which is funny, because I'm on YouTube. Anyway, where the whole world is my audience. Oh, wow, that's actually kind of scary now that I think about it. But anyway, yes, leave your comments down below. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for like the 5th time. I'm gonna keep repeating myself because I keep rambling. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna see you all in the next video. I like how I point to my right. My next video. Bye.